What is up, football world? Bills fans and Eagles fans. We are coming into what we would be wanting to be called a primo matchup. Two of the best teams in the NFL are about to be head to head on Sunday afternoon. And we have not gotten to see these teams go at it. We've seen the Eagles and we've seen the Chiefs. I feel like I've seen the Eagles play every other team who's been elite in the last few years in the NFL, but they haven't played the Bills. And this is going to be shaping up to be a bomb-ass matchup. I know that Bills' record right now, 6-5, is not what it's been in the last few years. Oh, we've almost lost as many games this year already with the season halfway over as we did the two previous seasons combined. A lot of that, though, for Eagles fans, Bills fans will tell you, that has been, we're hoping, corrected. We had the worst offensive coordinator I have ever seen in my entire life for the Buffalo Bills calling plays for us the last season and a half. That got turned around when we fired Ken Dorsey and installed Joe Brady. This guy is good. He's known for motions. He's known for creativity, using the running backs as pass catchers, and he's getting Josh under center, who is right now the number one quarterback in the NFL under center. And we just came off a nice win, a rejuvenating win versus the Jets, who have a very good defense, and our offense still lit them up with Joe Brady. Now, the Eagles, though, damn, when you think about player by player by player on the Eagles team, they're scary. They're scary fucking team when you think player by player. But when you put everything all together and you show the actual end result numbers, they're not that dangerous, or they're not standing out when you stack them up against the rest of the NFL, the other 32 teams. And I'm going to get in that in just 1 second. But they're a scary team. Jalen Hurts can run the damn ball like Josh Allen can. DeAndre Swift, who is the guy I want to stop the most. He's what scares me the most because Buffalo's run defense isn't that great. So I hope we put pressure on stopping that run and then going shootout Josh Allen versus Jalen Hurts in the passing game. I'm down for that. We can win that one, baby. But can we outrush this team? I don't think so. So I'll shut down that run. And let's go quarterback versus quarterback and see who the fuck is better. Because I know Josh Allen is better. I know that we are underdogs in this game, and everybody in the world is picking the Eagles to win, which makes kind of common sense when you look at the landscape from this year and how Buffalo has played with that shitty-ass offensive coordinator. But when you think about, but yeah, they got Josh Allen, that fool can win the game on his own. So if he has a lit game, a regular Josh Allen game where the plays aren't predictable as hell, like they had been with Ken Dorsey, Bills can win this game. So let's get in the overall stats and see what I'm talking about. So total team offense. Bills are number 4 in the NFL. The Eagles are number 11. Thought they'd be better than that. Passing offense. Bills are number 3 in the NFL with 22 passing touchdowns. Josh Allen leads the league in passing touchdowns and total touchdowns right now. Eagles. Bills are number 3 in the NFL for passing offense. Eagles are number 12 in the NFL for total passing offense. Thought they'd be better. They only have 15 passing touchdowns all year. Let's go to rushing offense. Now, I thought the Eagles had a better rushing offense than this. Bills are number 9 with 12 total touchdowns. The Eagles are number 10. They're one behind Buffalo with 15 total touchdowns. And these rushing yards are not all on Josh Allen. The dude hasn't even been uncapped yet for running the ball. Not even close. So that's all James Cook. And I'm very impressed with that. Josh Allen still can be on court. And these are the games versus the Eagles. We're in these next 3 games, our 3 toughest games, or expect the boy, our bro, to put the cape on and start running the damn ball. Points per game. The Bills have scored 26.7 points per game. The Eagles scored 27.3 points per game. So they're basically tied. And then scoring percentage. The Bills score 43% of the time they have the ball. The Eagles score 45% of the time that they have the ball. So Buffalo is significantly better in every single one, in every category. They're almost tied in rushing offense, and then the Eagles have a little edge in points per game and scoring percentage. But total team offense, total passing offense, Buffalo out, beats them by leaps, is much better when you compare us to the rest of the team. Now let's go into team defense. This is where I was like, damn, the Eagles. I drafted them in fantasy. I thought they were going to be good this year. They didn't give me no points. I ended up dropping them and picking up the Bills. So total team defense, Bills are number 6. 6th best defense right now. The Eagles are number 14. They're middle of the pack. Passing defense, the Bills are 14th. And that's with significant injuries to our star players. We're 14th. And where are the Eagles? 25th in passing defense. That's awful. Start your wide receivers versus the Eagles when you play them. I know that playing fantasy. Now, rushing defense, this is where the Eagles have been scorching people. This is why I said we don't need to go to head-to-head with them with the running game. Let's go passing game head-to-head. The Bills' rushing defense, this is our weak spot. We are 21st in the NFL. The Eagles, number 1. They're number 1 in rushing defense, and it shows. They are good at stopping the run. They have a great defensive line, and they can get after the quarterback. Turnovers, though. Let's see whose defense creates the most turnovers. The Bills are number 4 in the NFL with total turnovers, and the Eagles are 24th in the NFL with total turnovers. That's awful, man. Y'all need some new cornerbacks and safeties. Now let's go with interceptions. The Bills are 8th, tied for 8th with 10 interceptions already this year. And the Eagles are in 27th, the bottom ass end of the league with interceptions with only 5. Now, I know we're not getting picked to win. The Bills ain't getting picked to win. And the Eagles, man, I have a ton of respect for you. I mean, I think this is going to be a great game. I don't think this is going to be a pushover for the Eagles, though. You put us in here when we're actually firing on all cylinders with a real offensive coordinator, we're going to be good again. And we showed it versus the Jets. We've shown it previously in this year, in the previous games this year. We just got figured out real quick. But that time has passed. Y'all are getting a rejuvenated offense with a new scheme, new mentality, new confidence, new energy, new juice. That's what the Eagles are getting. And the Jets were a great test against our defense, against our offense. But the Eagles are a great test versus an overall team. Dude, the Eagles were in the Super Bowl last year. They should have won the Super Bowl last year. That's where Buffalo wanted to be. This is a type of test Buffalo is looking for. We want these hard games. We want these giant bites out the apple so we can see where we stand. We have a lot of ground to make up to make it in the playoffs. But if you think about it, what if our offense is back? We know our defense will hold up. If our offense is back, let's say we go in and beat the Eagles. They just came off an exuberant high beating the Chiefs. They're on short rest. Let's say we go in and beat them. Then we go into a bye week, prepare for Kansas City, which we know we can beat Kansas City. They are not a problem. Then we go in to finish off this tough streak, go back to home to play the Dallas Cowboys, which can be beaten as well, but will also be a tough matchup. If we can get through these 3 games, then we should be lined up just in time to make it to the playoffs. And I think we can. My prediction for this game is it's going to be a high-scoring game. I'm talking 31-27. It's going to be a game down to the wire. And I think with Buffalo Bills, I'm putting my prediction and my confidence and my pick into this season so far was because of our shitty, awful offensive coordinator, and that gets turned around. So I'm putting my pick into that making a difference. Joe Brady and this new offense making a difference. And I'm going to pick the Buffalo Bills to win a shootout, baby. We're talking 31-27. That's the final pick. So it's going to be a good one. Both these defenses are going to give up numbers, are going to give up yards, are going to give up touchdowns. I don't think we're going to be able to stop DeAndre Swift, but I know we can slow him down and we can keep up with your receiving crew. Sean McDermott is an expert. He grew up coaching, being the defensive coordinator against Cam Newton. So he's grown up stopping these running quarterbacks. That's why we're always able to beat the Ravens quarterback. Forgot it. His name slips my mind all of a sudden, but that's why we always fence him in. He doesn't do nothing. So I think McDermott will have a good game plan to hold fence in Jalen Hurts. And I think we got a good chance to win this game, guys. Don't let the media psych you out of this win like we can't do it. We can do it. We got James Cook going off. We're using our running backs as pass catching backs who are all 4.4 and sub 4.4 speed. We get Gabe Davis back in line. We have Dalton Kincaid, number one pass catching rookie in NFL history. Statistically wise, is going to finish that year going against the Eagles defense, who have the worst tight end defense in the NFL. Look for Dalton Kincaid to eat, boys and girls. Look for him to eat. Put him on your fantasy rosters. Let's get ready for this game. It's going to be a good one. Much respect to you, Philadelphia Eagles. Way to go up there and kick those Chiefs' ass, bro. I was rooting for you guys so hardcore. In the Super Bowl last year. Way to get it done last week, man. Props to you. Good win. Good win. And if you end up meeting them back in the Super Bowl, I'll be rooting for your ass again. If you end up meeting us, hell no. I think we got that. But props to you, Eagles, man. You got a good team. You've done it right, just like the Buffalo Bills. I expect a fun, good game. Let's have a friendly, competitive rivalry built upon beating those Kansas City Chiefs' ass, and me and you, Bills and Eagles, meeting up in the Super Bowl. I want y'all to have a great, beautiful day today. Go Bills!